y'all, today we're talking about foundation, specifically an amazing tip that has been out on the interwebs for a while. Wayne Goss, who's the incredible makeup artist, huge deal on YouTube. You need to follow him. He did this video and it's Wayne Goss, G-O-S-S. It's the most amazing foundation tip you'll ever learn. And it's true, it is amazing. So definitely follow this guy. He's a freaking genius. All right, so his amazing makeup tip is to put a drop of oil with your foundation. 1 drop. I tried it with 2 drops, and that's too much. 1 drop, boom, 1 drop. Now this I'm using today, I'm using Aveda. It's their beautifying composition oil. You can use it for bath, hair, face, body, whatever. It's kind of natural aromatics and stuff like that. But you can use almond oil. Burt's Bees does a really good, very gentle almond oil. 1 drop of that. And so what it does is it makes your, now this is especially for, if you've got really oily skin, this isn't necessarily for you. But me, I'm age 51, I've noticed that my foundation really cakes and it sits on top of my skin. This just makes it suddenly so elegant and it just soaks in and it becomes one with my skin instead of sitting on top of it like cakey. So actually I've got a full face of makeup on right now, so I'm not going to mess it up, but just trust me on this. If you want to watch Wayne's video, I'll put a link to it. He's a genius. He's an absolute genius. So that is really important tip there. 1 little drop of oil in your foundation. Blend it in your hand. And you know what? I found that I've gotten away from the foundation brushes. That was part of the problem for me because it left the foundation sitting on top of my skin and it would leave like marks, like tracks where I could see where I dragged it through. So I've kind of gone back to just a simple disposable, like a makeup artist sponge, just to blend things like that. And I'm using my fingers a lot, especially for this oil technique. You really feel it, you can pat it in and get it really into your skin. So especially if you have mature skin like me, try that oil hack because it works great. Then y'all were asking what my nighttime and daytime routines are. So my nighttime routine right now is occasionally I'll do the micellar water. We've talked about this for using it for cleanup, which is really helpful. Sometimes I'll use this, but I always feel like I need to go back over it. So I tend to go over it with just a Neutrogena. Then I feel like I have gunk on my face, so I always keep a little supply of super cheap, rough washcloths. I got these at Walmart. They're like 12 of them for like $5. And they're pure cotton, but they're very rough. And so after I've cleaned off all that, to get the residue off, I just wet it and squeeze it out. And then I go over my face with the damp towel, and I feel it really kind of helps, 1, exfoliate, and 2, it gets all the residue off. After that, I go in with one of 2 different things. I've started back on Retin-A Micro. It's very strong. You have to get it from your doctor, but boy, does it make a difference. It is the gold standard in terms of anti-aging and exfoliating. So that's the real deal. Then I will alternate with the new thing I'm trying these days is this SoulCeuticals, Soul like S-E-O-U-L, like Korea, SoulCeuticals. It's just so cute. It's the multifunction all-in-one anti-aging snail repair cream. And it is super moisturizing. It's very elegant. It has a lovely scent, but not too strong. It's very fresh and citrusy. I know things aren't supposed to be scented, but I don't care. I love scent. It just feels really good. It has a really elegant feel, but it's not clogging at all. So I alternate these days with the SoulCeuticals Snail Cream, which you can get on Amazon, and prescription strength this. And sometimes I still use the Rock retinol. I still use that when I'm in the city at my apartment in New York. I have that there. So that's like a couple times a week I'll use the Rock. Then in the morning, I take a fresh washcloth, I dampen it again, and I wash all that stuff off, so it exfoliates a second time, and I go in with my vitamin C, which right now is also SoulCeuticals, the same company, and it's vitamin C with ferulic acid, and it's really nice. It has a great, it's not drying. Some of them can be very drying. This is not drying at all. It feels really, really nice. So I'll go in with that and let it really, really soak in. Then I'll start in with my makeup and my oil and a drop and the foundation and do that, and so I'm ready to go. All right, so that is my makeup routine these days, the cleansing in the evening and getting it prepped in the morning, and a drop of oil just makes all the difference, especially if you're like me in your second half of life, or almost in your second half of life. But anyway, I hope that helps. Y'all follow me on Instagram at the Care and Feeding of Divas, and be as fabulous as you can stand to be.